Jason, good to see you again.
Good morning, Rob.
So Nalgene is our current focus, and Nalgene is something that I think every climber and walker has in their lives. And if they haven't, then they need to ask some soul.
They should think about it, yes.
So,
yeah, I mean, super well known. It seems to be, more or less the standard issue for all sorts of outdoorsy people. And for good reason, you need a bottle that lasts. For good reason these days. We're all very aware of the environmental challenges we face out there. So good product that really, really lasts, and does the job. This seems to be a good direction to go in, I think, and, do a little bit to help the planet. So much better if you can get these products in new materials that actually harvest back, reclaim some of the, the single-use bottles and so on that, sadly thrown away. That's the reality of it, isn't it? So we're very pleased to have the new Nalgene Sustain range with us these days. It's sort of interesting. It's a new recycling technology that harvests back single-use bottles and turns them into genuine Nalgene product again on the Triton resin, which is something that's been tried and tested for many, many years now. So compared to the original Triton resin, this new Sustain resin, 50% material, recycled material content. At a molecular level, you can't distinguish it from original Triton. So it's going to be every bit as long-lasting and durable as the original. So
you could still reverse over these in your car and it'd still be perfectly functional.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, perhaps. Maybe a lighter car, but it's certainly pretty tough. I mean, gee whiz, we know people who've had them for 20, 30 years.
I genuinely reversed over one in my car by accident.
Oh, really? Oh, right. Oh.
It's still going. I mean, that wasn't in the line of a review. It was just because I was an idiot. And I forgot my bag was behind me. And it was the Nalgene. Yeah. Basically, I think saved everything else because I started to reverse over that. It's a slightly funkier shape nowadays.
Oh, right. Yeah, just slightly flat.
But it survived. It's one of the most remarkable feats of durability I've ever witnessed.
It is a thing. Yeah, we do occasionally get broken ones. Of course we do. Life happens to these things. People drop them off the top of crags. We've had a couple of instances of people ring up the office, literally start apologising. I'm really sorry. I've broken my Nalgene bottle. Oh, gee, sorry to hear that. Where do you live? We'll send you a new one. Just out of interest, how did it happen? Oh, well, I was in a car crash. Things like this.
I haven't taken my personal reviewing to that level yet, but it's good to know it's been tested. And I guess it's now I guess a no-brainer as well to try and search out those products which do have a more sustainable story behind them. Because, like you say, it's just
stuff that really lasts. I think that's got to be the mantra. And if it comes from recycled material content as well, so much the better. So it's gone great for us. The news this time around is that more colours. We thought we'd mention that today. We have a vast range of colours in the Nalgene bottles. Slowly but surely, because you appreciate it's a big job to do. We're transitioning all the the iconic 1 litre wide mouths, narrow mouths, and so on into the new material. Okay, so slowly but surely we're doing it. So we've already got online sort of fruity, juicy colours, so sort of greens, oranges, and so on. The more conservative people out there will be glad to know that the standard issue blues and greys are quite literally in the warehouse now and ready to ship. So on we go like that. So I think another year or so, and probably the full range will be available in the Triton renew.
Hey, well, we look forward to catching up when that happens. But in the meanwhile, it's great to hear that they're in stock and available now.
Good stuff. All right. Cheers, Rob.
Nice, Jason. Cheers.